Welcome back to my episode reviews of the brand new Transformers series, EarthSpark. Today, we're taking a look at the episode, Friends and Family. In this episode, Mo and Robby have their first day at their new school, and things don't go so well for Twitch and Thrash. We begin with Bumblebee running some drills on the Terrans when they start glitching out.
I've been wanting to scream, cry, dance, and puke today, and I don't even know what that is. What's a mean girl? I'm suddenly really worried about meeting one.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
When Mo is packing for school, we can see that she has two textbooks. One is Cybertronian History Volume 1, a brief and incomplete history of Cybertron, the Autobots, and the humans on Earth that live among them, which not only sounds like a description of the show and a book that I'd like to read, but also a class that I'd love to teach. The other textbook is a History of Witwiki Volume 4. Really? They have at least 4 volumes telling the story of their town? Again, I wouldn't mind perusing those too. Also, Mo's backpack says South Pack on it, which I'm guessing is this show's legally safe version of East Pack, a real-life backpack brand. I also love the environmental storytelling bits that we see in the background here. Dot in her military uniform reminding us of her service. And the Philadelphia Jazz poster behind the kids, again reminding us that they're originally from Philly, but also letting us know that at least one person in the family likes jazz.
You like jazz?
Psst, says the person who actually put on deodorant this morning.
Please wear deodorant. I cannot stress this enough. Basic hygiene is very important, especially if you're coming to a TFCon. TFCon Los Angeles, March 10th to the 12th, TFCon Toronto, July 14th to the 16th, and TFCon Orlando, October 20th to the 22nd. By the way, this video isn't sponsored by TFCon, although I am a staff member there. Maybe I should ask Colin about sponsoring my videos. Why would he pay for an ad when I'm already doing it for free? Okay, you know what? Rewind, skip that last part.
You like jazz?
Outside, Thrash has difficulty controlling himself.
Take cover! First day lunches with my homemade snickerdoodles.
Fortunately, Thrash is able to stop just inches from running into his dad.
Bumblebee, what kind of training do you have my kids doing?
Aww, I like how she refers to Twitch and Thrash as her kids, just as she would with Robby and Mo. They may be adopted, but they're still her kids too, on equal footing as her biological children.
Sorry to scare you, Dad.
It's you I'm concerned about.
Aww. At Robby and Mo's school, we see the sign, "Welcome back, Warblers." For anyone wondering, a warbler is a little bird, just like the one on the sign. In class, we are introduced to the kids' new teacher, Mr. Smelt.
Miss Malto. Mo Malto. That's a good name for a TV character.
Yes, if you haven't recognized him already, that is Darren Norris, the voice of Knockout from Transformers Prime.
This is going to be juicy.
Nice to see a Transformers alumni in this show. Well, you know, aside from Alan Tudyk.
I'm so sorry, that is the old me.
Oh, and Jason Marsden a couple episodes ago.
Shoot whatever footage you need. I have all morning. See these?
But yes, nice to have Darren back, even if he's only playing a human in this show. But who knows? Maybe we'll see Knockout later in the series. Another student, named Misha, seemingly tries to get Mo in trouble. Aw, poor Mo. Also, does anybody else get the vibe that maybe Misha might be non-binary? Probably not. I mean, what are the chances of this show introducing a non-binary character? Behind the kids are a bunch of drama-related signs, posters, etc. But in amongst them is a poster that says, "Know Your Energon 101. And on the poster, we can see the different versions of Energon identified by their name above the picture and the color below. Regular energon is light blue, synthetic energon, or synth-N, is green, red energon is red, dark energon is purple, and finally, toxin is dull green. Clearly, these are all based on the various forms of energon as seen in Transformers Prime. Regular energon is just your standard stock. Synthetic energon, at least in its imperfect formulation, caused aggressive behavior, I guess we could call it. Red energon gave you super speed. Dark energon was the blood of Unicron and gave you the power to raise and control the dead. And finally, toxin, a lethal form of energon that can make Cybertronians sick and even die if exposed to it long enough. Kind of like the Transformers version of kryptonite. So it's pretty cool to see these carry over into this new series. I wonder if we'll come across any of those other forms of energon throughout the show. Will we have a very special episode where Twitch learns the dangers of using red energon?
I'm so excited! I'm so scared!
Wow, our teacher is a huge jerk.
What did you call me?
Oh, no, not you, B.
I like how B is teaching Twitch and Thrash about how to be a scout, which is actually Bumblebee's function. Although, in most media, we usually just see him fight Decepticons. He rarely gets to show off his scouting skills. B takes the Terrans to Robby and Moe's school, which seems like a really bad idea. I mean, you remember when Power Joe followed you to the school, right? Unfortunately, Twitch and Thrash's glitching out appears to be feeding back on Moe and Robby, as they are unable to control their movements in class. This somehow impresses the previously mean kids? I'd be concerned for someone's health if they started flailing around in the classroom, but maybe that's just me. While walking back to their seats, we can spot a sign for auditions for Robots in Love, the musical. I want to see that play. Below that is also a poster for a performance called Omelette, obviously a parody of Hamlet.
A little outside meditation time may be in order.
Translation, he wants to check his dating app.
Dating app? I think I know what kind of dating app Mr. Smelt might be on. It's Grindr!
Grinder.
When Robby and Moe get home and find that the Terrans aren't there, they begin to get worried and go look for them. After B is attacked by a raccoon, they finally get a bead on Twitch and Thrash.
Like sleepwalking zombies.
That sounds like when a bot is almost out of energon. It's like our fuel.
This is a good lesson for the kids out there. Always remember to refuel, whether it's human food or energon. Your body needs fuel in order to function properly.
Well, one time when Soundwave was low on it, he tried to eject and instead exploded a cassette inside his... Oh, maybe that's not the best story to share with you.
You think so, Bumblebee? Still, I wonder who that poor cassette was. Rumble? Buzzsaw? Ratbat? Maybe we'll find out eventually.
My point is, Twitch might need energon. When's the last time the Terrans had some?
Never, that we know of.
What? You mean they haven't been consuming energon? Uh-oh, that's not good. They finally find Twitch and Thrash, but they seem to be in a zombie-like state. After blasting the ground, they all fall into a watery cavern. And Twitch and Thrash are unresponsive.
Are they gonna be okay? Robby, I can't feel him anymore. At all. I'm not letting you go, Thrash, because it's not time to go.
Aw, this is so sad. I legitimately thought that they might kill off Twitch and Thrash here. I mean, they would have lasted longer than Cliffjumper did in Transformers Prime. Fortunately, the water revives the two Terrans, and they're good as new.
I mean, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Aww, Bumblebee hugs! So cute! They surmise that there's something special about the water in this cave, but they don't elaborate on it. I guess that's for a future episode? And B shows us what he's discovered. Cybertronian writing. It reads, "In times of need, help shall rise to your call." And it's signed with the symbol of Quintus Prime. So I wonder what that could mean. And so they all head home safe and sound. Well, this was quite the interesting episode of Transformers EarthSpark. It definitely had its ups and downs. It was so awesome to see Darren Norris in this show. Again, hopefully this hints that we might see Knockout in this show too. It's kind of funny how Mr. Smelt reported Bumblebee for being parked in the school parking lot, whereas I think Knockout would have admired Bee's slick alt mode.
Sweet rims, 24 gauge. You're real heavy duty.
I didn't like the whole thing with Robby and Mo being teased in school. It felt kind of like how Flash would tease Peter. It's like, we know that the protagonists are way cooler than you'll ever be, so just stop it. It was so sad seeing Twitch and Thrash being nearly dead. I really felt for the kids here. I even started to tear up. But I'm so glad that they didn't cliffjumper the Terrans. Not only would that have been too traumatic, but it wouldn't really make much sense either. It is interesting that they run on water, not energon, specifically the water in this cave, which is apparently not regular water, but is connected to Quintus Prime in some way. Again, I guess we'll learn more in future episodes. And finally, I want to give a shout out to whoever put some of that environmental storytelling into this episode. It really does a lot to not only add to the characters themselves, but also to help world build EarthSpark itself. If it wasn't clear already, the Transformers are integrated into human society to the point where human children are learning about them in school, having school plays about their romance, and have posters detailing how to identify different forms of energon. Hopefully we get more background details like these in the future. Overall, a pretty good episode of EarthSpark. I'm really looking forward to learning more about the Terrans' biology and their relation to Quintus Prime. Well, let me know what you thought of this episode of Transformers EarthSpark down in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and do all that other fun stuff. And I'll see you back here for the next episode of Transformers EarthSpark, Decoy. See you then!